Hi everyone, real progressives. There's still been continuously chatter about how we got Donald Trump and how we got here. I'm gonna wait a second and let everyone log on for a second. Um, what we have seen in the media is a case of full blown delusional. A bunch of people that's been bit by a zombie. We have several people that insist on hanging on to the same tired ideas that's got Donald Trump on a silver platter. But it doesn't seem to matter to them. It doesn't seem to matter to them. It doesn't seem to matter to them because they haven't learned nothing from it. And you can tell they haven't learned anything from it because of the behavior that they have. Um, but with that being said, they're on track. Hey, Fernando, what's going on? How are you? But with that being said, they're on track to head down another collision course again. I've never seen anything like it before, where people fight for and they hold on to bad ideas with a death grip. Never seen it before, where people hold on to ideas that have been proven to fail with a death grip. That I've never seen before. But with that being said, I had I got a message this morning from someone. Of course, it was a heal bot, and usually I don't really like to come on. Yes, Fernando, what's going on with the Democratic Party is just like it's crazy. Would be to say what's going on with the Democratic Party is crazy. That would be an understatement. What's going on with the Democratic Party is like we've seen it defeat itself in the primaries once. We've seen it do things in the general election to not help itself. We've seen it do some very atrocious things to itself. Self-imposed restraints against itself. Self-imposed restraints not to move forward. Self-imposed restraints to stay stuck in neutral, if we're lucky, because they're doing a lot of things that's going to send us in reverse. With that being said, someone actually approached me. It was a hereby, of course, that blocked me months ago. And they actually had the audacity to inbox me and to ask me, say, your state's always been red. And with the fact that your state's always been red, you always look for blue states to, carry your ass. This is their response. And my response is, first off, I'm not a Democrat. First off, don't come to me talking to me about red states and blue states. I don't have those petty fights. Not anymore. Not since I've been awakened to the truth that both parties are corrupt and both parties are bought off. But the notion that Jill Stein was a spoiler in the 2016 race is asinine. But I don't think we out here are taking it far enough. To Jill Stein to say that it was apt to say that she's a spoiler. I'm gonna take it a step further, guys, and I don't think it's been said enough. We know that she wasn't a spoiler, but if she was one, so what? I don't care that Hillary Rodham Clinton lost. I don't care. And I'm sure a lot of you out there feel the exact same way. We don't care that we got one bad candidate over another bad candidate. They both suck. They both bad. We didn't vote for any of these clowns, and we knew neither one of them would serve our interests. So we was prepared already to deal with and fight any one of them that got into office. So the notion that they come to us, oh yeah, you got us Donald Trump. No, you guys got Donald Trump on a silver platter. Secondly, I don't care that Hillary Rodham Clinton lost. We don't care that she lost. That's what they're failing to realize. And they're failing to realize if there wasn't a Green Party candidate to vote for, those people would either voted for Trump or even more people would have stayed home. Me personally would have left my presidential ballot blank and I would have voted down ticket. That's what I would have done. Or I would have wrote someone in because you know what? I am in a write-in state. So they're blaming people like the people that wrote in Bernie and the people that voted third party. They're blaming us for her corruption. They're blaming us for her falling short. I mean, it's something that it's crazy to say the least that they are out here getting ready and geared up to repeat the same mistakes in the next cycle. I don't understand, but that's where we are. And then we have people out here that wants to talk about economics that don't know anything about economics, haven't done any research whatsoever, but want to get out here and boast and talk about it. That's what I fail to understand. I fail to understand how we have people out here that talks about taxing the rich, and no one is against is against taxation. But the fact that we have people out here talking about taxing the rich but we got to wait to tax the rich before we help the poor. That's stupid. You know what? If the average American citizen out there knew that taxes didn't fund federal spending, and if they knew that our politicians in Washington were talking about taxing the rich before they thought about helping them and their needs, then they will be in an uproar. They will be in an uproar. Thanks, Heather. Uh, God bless you too. We enjoy you too here. Uh, but they will be in an uproar. Think about this. If the average American citizen knew that the reason their kids wasn't going to college, wasn't able to afford to go to college, was because we have politicians in Washington trying to raise taxes on the wealthy first, or if they knew that their kids wasn't able to go to college because we have politicians in Washington that is trying to cut the deficit and try to balance a budget in a nation that's monetary sovereign, in a nation that can't run out of its own dollars. If they knew these things, there would be protests on Capitol Hill every single day, hour on the hour, if they knew these things. It's our job to go out there and make sure they know these things. It's our job to make sure that we let them know that taxes don't fund federal spending. It's our job to let them know that we're a nation that's monetary sovereign and we haven't been pegged to the gold standard since 1971. It's our job to do that. It's our job to say that we can have health care now, universal health care now. We can have tuition-free college now. We can clear some of the most deadly diseases now. We don't have to wait because our economy isn't revenue constrained. We are the issue of our own currency, not the user. That makes a huge difference. We have the policy space. We have the policy space that we're not using. And on top of that, not only are we hurting families by not actually embracing the way our economy actually works, but we are actually going to see another recession if we don't spend more soon. Because every time the economy has went under a certain level, we have seen a recession without exception. Oh yeah, Warren, of course, we know the Democratic Party, who the Democratic Party are. They've shown us who they are. However, if a Democrat actually emerges with a progressive agenda, would I embrace it and get behind them and vote for them? Of course I will. But now, will I ever be tied down to a political party? Never. Never will I actually come to be tied down to a political party. But yeah, if our elected leaders knew these things, if they knew the fact that our elected leaders are actually holding our economy back, they will be in an uproar. We have to make sure that uproar happens. And I'm talking about peaceful uproar, a peaceful uproar, a peaceful economic revolution of the likes we've never seen before. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. Because we got to save our climate. We got to save our family. We have to protect our future. And to do those things, we have to embrace economics, real economics. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. We want the type of politics that's on the Civil Rights Bill. Not the type of incremental change that Hillary Rodham Clinton was talking about, where she just gives you crumbs, a little bit just to not alienate her big money donors, but enough to keep you voting for her. That's what that's about. That's what our politics has came to be. The type of politics where they give us just enough just to keep us coming back, but not enough to really make a real change and a real difference, because they don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to be on your own. They don't want these things, regardless of what they say. They don't want these. They don't want those things. That's what we are. I'm Kendall Sen Sullivan. I'm going to leave it there. Have a great day, guys. Peace, and I'm out.